Hey, how's everybody doing this evening? For this round, it seems like we've got another halfway decent matchup. We're going to do quite a few attacks this evening and just kind of hang out. For the most part, this seems to be one of my favorite armies to run, especially this and some bowlers in the clan castle with the log launcher. Bowlers and witches seem to do fairly well for me, at least. Then on this town hall, I'm going to town hall 12 shortly, and I've been running hybrid quite a bit, and it seems to work very well for me, at least. Once I start upgrading my queen, though, I'll have to put a stop to that, because she's a pretty substantial piece to that army. with a little bit of luck, after this round, we could potentially move into second place for this Clan War League. Let's see what we're up against. I believe I'm going to come in on this corner and send the wall wrecker or the log machine straight towards that town hall and see if I can't take that out as quickly as possible. After that, the witches should pretty much melt the whole attack. At least it sounds good. So far, everything looks pretty good. All we have to do is just clean up the outside. Now, hopefully, we can keep that up. That might not happen too much, but we'll take it where we can. See, as of right now, we're in 4th or 5th, so we're not too far away. We're about 14 points from second. Which it's possible. We still have quite a few attacks left, so. And that right there is probably my favorite farming army. Just spamming a bunch of baby dragons and steal all their loot and sit back and watch. Let's bounce to another one and see what we can do. I'll have to bounce over to my Rust account to feed me some siege barracks. Alright, let's see what we look like on this attack. I clicked the wrong one. That would have been bad if I attacked that one on accident. No, I did click the right one. I'm mistaken. What I might do is change the attack strategy. I do have another rushed one right here. I could see if it can take the number 6 and kind of shift around a little bit and maybe attack this one. My other rushed one was supposed to attack here, so we could push all these up a little bit and see how that goes. Yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll attack one higher and shift the attacks accordingly. With that one, our priority should be the queen and that fairly quick, and try to see if we can't get to the clan castle troops fairly fast to get them out of the way for the miners and hogs. Let's see how we do. Looks like that single's going to kill the queen, but she did do her job. She did take the 2 items out we needed. Now we're going to try to come in through the center of the base. So far, everything's looking good. My favorite attack strategy is probably this for the higher town halls. My favorite farming army would be baby dragons. They're just quick and easy. It looks like now all I gotta do is make sure I don't run out of time, and it should be another 3. I'll need to start making some more troops for clanmates. I'll bounce around a few more attacks or a few more bases and see what we need to do. So for this account, I believe I'm going to hit this one. With E-Dragons, it's a lot easier than trying to plan your attack with hybrid. Hybrid, you have to be very calculated where you go and what you do and what you're trying to do with E-Dragons. You can just kind of throw them in there and let them do their thing and just make sure they don't die. You want to try to take out some air defenses along the way or bring you a blimp and knock out a big section. Okay, while I'm waiting on clan castle troops on that one, I'll check out a few more different bases we have. We have quite a few attacks to do tonight and maybe even putting some builders down. That's about the biggest thing you can do is keep your builders busy if you want to progress pretty quickly. Let's see. I can donate a siege to another one. Did I have one of these finished? I always, before I hit a base, I just click on the clan castle. If you see the 35 out of 35, that tells you that there's something in it. Sometimes people don't fill their clan castle, so it could say 0. So if it says 0, you don't want to take a poison spell because it's just going to be wasted unless you use it on the king or the queen. But usually your army can take that out faster than you can use a spell in a better position than on that. But when it comes to using witches, the single targets are your best friend because the single targets will focus more on your skeletons than your witches, and your witches can hit them from a distance before they can burn them. So they work fairly well. But if you can send your blimp through, or not your blimp, but your log machine through here, it can be damaging everything along the way. For lower accounts, Barch would be your best option. Be barbarians and archers. Just find stuff on the outside. After I finish these attacks, I'll try to do a few raids and kind of point out what you're looking for farming wise for your elixir and gold. You want to make sure when your machine breaks that your bowlers are raged because they're going to get a very good bounce and hit everything very quickly. So you just want to follow the bowlers with rages and the rest should be history. That's the one good thing about bowlers is their bounce. They can hit multiple targets at a time, and it'll help you clean up the base a lot faster and make you move faster through your attack. So let's see. Okay, so it looks like I have troops on this one. The machines definitely help your attack out a lot. So if you can find a clan that has them, or what I did for this one is to rush this account, high enough to unlock all of these machines. Each one of them has a different use. They're definitely valuable for anybody over Town Hall 10. So there is, I know a lot of people say don't rush your bases, don't do this, don't do that, but there's a few positives to rushing a base. Now it will take me forever to catch back up, but it is possible, but there is a few good things in rushing a base. Then if you rushed like I did, what I did was I focused on a specific army and maxed it. That way I can get good with that one army, so I can at least 2-star or 3-star my counter, which I usually get 3-starred myself. But nobody's attacked it yet, which the war's still not over, so it's possible. So with this attack, with the dragons or E-dragons or any kind of air attack, you want to focus on where's your sweepers. You want to focus on your air defenses. See if you can take them out quickly. So this air defense, or this sweeper's pointing down. Let's see if I can't spot the other one. Sometimes they can be hard to see, or you just overlook it till the very end. Or you'll notice it once your troops start getting pushed out of the way. The other one's right here pointing down. So what I'll do is I'm going to probably take out this and take out this and fly my blimp, because your blimp is going to fly directly towards the town hall. So I'll point it over here and just kind of let it glide in here. And then drop a rage and a clone. That way I can get more troops out of my clan castle. So I'll take out this one. I'll also weaken the Eagle Artillery on that one. I also weakened that single target. What you want to do is then funnel your dragons. Allow them to work their way in. Because if not, they will go around the outside and avoid everything you want them to hit. You always have to funnel your troops. If not, you will be very aggravated through your attack. Sometimes that's what the king's for, is you just send him around the base and let him funnel everything in. They do have a E-dragon in their castle, which is no big deal. I'm going to hit my warden's ability to protect my troops. Then I'm going to start on this backside and work backwards. Send my coin and royal champion together. And I'm going to rage as many of them as I can. So then you just have to keep up with your troops. Your royal champion is very well in defense. She takes out defensive buildings when you hit her ability. That was a very easy base for my town hall, but sometimes you just have to take advantage of your mismatches. Okay. Let's see what other bases we have ready. So this right here is a huge one. The clan castle finishing is always good. Once you've updated to a new town hall, you'll be able to hold more troops. Potentially another spell, just depends on the level. The second one as well is your laboratory. Once you upgrade to a new town hall, you do get a boost. You get a 5-day boost. So all of your troops will be maxed for that laboratory. So that helps very well for somebody who's new to a town hall. I just recently went to town hall 9 on this account. I still have a few days left on the boost, so we need to take advantage of it. Especially with Clan War League going on, any extra helps for sure. I'm just going to clean off a little bit of the trash around the outside. And then we'll go to our base. Since I have fairly newer troops, I don't have all the troops unlocked for this town hall yet as I'm working on my barracks and stuff. I do like running P.E.K.K.A.s. They're just very tanky. The wizards hiding behind them work very well. Everything seems to do good with it. This is one item you want to keep busy. You want to constantly make sure that your laboratory's going down. Heroes, if you have them, you want to definitely make sure they go up fast. Okay, I will focus on builders shortly. Let's get some of our war attacks done since we have about an hour and a half left. Okay, so since this one is going to hit higher, so I need to change this one. I need to take this attack with this one. Which a good thing is a town hall on the outside. They're easy to lure. 20 spaces most likely has a dragon. A dragon or e-dragon, they do look dangerous, especially the lower town halls. But as long as you pull them right, you use a poison, a couple wizards to circle them, they're very easy to take out. And I will demonstrate that with that attack. But I do need clan castle troops first. You always want to make sure you take clan castle troops with you. And see, I did gain 5 more spaces, so now I can take another bowler with me as well. And the poison I was talking about. Okay. This army right here is another. It's a good army. It is very high in elixir, but if you're looking for dark elixir or to push trophies at a lower town hall, this army will work very well. You just pretty much send a couple P.E.K.K.A.s on the outside to clear the buildings and let the wizards work in behind them, and then bowlers behind them. So my first thing is I'm going to have to pull the clan castle. Your queen also can come in handy to take out that dragon on defense. Let's make sure it's a dragon. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. I can send a wall breaker to pull it. It is a dragon. No worries. we can send a wizard in the corner. You just want to get him to the corner. I kind of missed the placement on that poison, which is okay. Once the bowlers start going inside, you want to rage them up just so they can get extra bounces. With the bowlers bouncing, they should be able to hit troops on the outside, or hit defenses a little bit farther outside. As long as they stay behind the Pekkas, this army works fairly well. One thing you just have to watch is the wizard towers. The wizard towers seem to really wreck this base, or this attack. So far, if we can take that, there we go. We got the 2-star. Or the 3-star, I'm sorry. That army works very well, I think, at least. I'm going to bounce over here. Try to put my builders down real fast just to get them out of the way. Queen only takes 12 hours. You want to definitely work on getting her up as quick as possible. She is definitely a valuable asset to your attack. Let's see. So that has finished. We'll have to farm some more elixir. It seems like you just run out of elixir so fast. Usually when I have leftover gold, I want to put them into walls, because at Town Hall 9 your walls do go up 2 levels, so that definitely makes it interesting, because they go from, I think it's 250,000 right here, they go up to 500,000, so that's a pretty substantial amount. I'm going to get this barracks going up to match that one. Then I'll do the same thing with the lava hounds. That way I'll have 2. I don't have one that can do it and one that can't. I do plan on using this hammer of building right here on this spell factor, just so I don't have to wait without using spells, because an attack without spells can be very challenging. So I'm gonna bounce back to my regular one, finish these war attacks, then I'll come back and do some farming. I do know I have a couple builders not doing anything, but they can take a break for a little bit. for lower bases, to me, this was probably one of my favorite armies. I've always liked dragons. I really like the E-dragons. They can attack multiple buildings at one time with their lightning ability. Dragons are just very powerful. I like them very well. So when it comes to a dragon army, I always just bring some more balloons. They seem to help. Balloons and a lightning spell. The lightning spell helps tremendously. You can take out another air defense or whatever the case is. Whenever you're factoring in that, you just go look at the base that you're attacking, which I think now I'm pushing up and I'm gonna hit this one. So you just gotta, which this is definitely a mismatch. This is not fair by any means, but like I said, you gotta take advantage of it, because most of the time we get the mismatches where we have to attack higher. But so far this Clan War League, we've kind of been in favor of the mismatches, so we can't complain. So with your air defense, what you're looking for is you want to take out hit points. You want to see how many spells it takes to take out this 1,000 hit points. So you just bounce back. You go to your spells. I'll find it here in a second. So 270. So then you can just pull out your calculator if you're not savvy with math. You do 270. Let's just take 4 for example. Times 4. That's 1,080. So that would take out that one. So how many can I hold? That would be, I have 1 in my clan castle, so I can hold 8. That means I can take out 2 of them. So the clan castle one is going to help substantially, because that higher level one can take out a substantial amount more damage. So if you can get a higher level one, it helps. If anything, an extra one helps regardless. So I should be able, it only looks like there's 2. Let me look around. You always want to check the corners just for corner buildings, just in case. There's nothing in the corners besides this corner of the base. So I will be able to take out both of these. What I want to try to do is land it in the center, like on this wall. That way I can take out this and this. Then over here, I landed in the center. I can take out multiple items, which the cannon doesn't really matter. It won't attack your dragons, but it's one less thing they have to take out in the long run. I just have to wait just a little bit longer on some clan castle troops, so I'll finish clearing off the base. I may be one of the weird ones. I don't like any of the holiday themed decorations to stay on the base. I always take them out very well. Now this is a little bit different. These little free decorations, they're different. I just don't like having the trees or the whatever the case is. I just don't like them on the base. I may be the only one, but I don't like them. And then you can, I don't know if you've noticed, this little shovel, you can move them around if you do want to keep them. I know a lot of people that'll stack around the outside and just keep them. That's a very good point about the gems. Most of it, on a few accounts, on some, I think my higher one and maybe 1 or 2 more, I have bought them to get the 5th builder. But on about 80% of the accounts that I have, I've just farmed There's special challenges you can do right here. You can just kind of scroll through them. That gives you gems and clearing off all these items on the outside of the base does give you a pretty good amount of gems. So you don't necessarily have to spend money in the game. One of the big things I would recommend if you did spend money in the game is getting this guy right here, the gold pass. Just the rewards on the top, which I do get it on a couple of them, not all of them. The rewards on the top are well worth it. Just the books themselves. On this one you get 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 3 books. So if you go to your shop, one book right here is $1.99. So if you get your gold pass for $5.99, these 2 books right here is $5.99. This one right here. So that would pay, you would get a 3rd book for free at that point, plus your runes. So if you do, if not, I understand. You can definitely remain not to play. You can remain free to play, which I know quite a few people do, and there's nothing wrong with that either. This is one of the games, there's really no perfect way to play. You can upgrade it at your speed, you can attack at your speed, you can attack with air troops, you can attack with ground troops. Yes, there's troops that get nerfed, which means they kind of they're not as strong after an update, or they get boosted. There's different attacks that are good year in and year out, and then there's some that kind of fade away as they get updates that change them. Okay, so once again, like with the E-Dragons, you definitely want to funnel your troops. Every attack you want to learn to funnel. Like if you want them to go towards the center of the base, you need to send a dragon on this side and a dragon on this side to where they clear out the sides to where you can go push into the base a little bit better. And these bases don't work very well at all because you can drop troops on the outside. So it doesn't hide troops like you would think it would. You can come from the outside in. So with this one, I'm going to take out the 2 air defenses. Let's see, 1, 2. Let's try the maxed one. See, it took it out by itself, so I have another extra one. We'll just take out the wizard tower. So your balloons will go directly towards defenses. So max balloons are phenomenal. They will absolutely crush the opponent's base. And with dragons, you don't have to worry about the enemy dragon whatsoever. As you can tell, they will melt them. No problem. And see, I sent the king on this outside to show you can come from the outside in on this base. So pushing bases up in the corner really doesn't help if you don't have a wall all the way around your base. Let's see how we look. We're one star away from tying, which is good. So if it goes to a tie, what you're gonna wrong button. You want to go to your percentage. So if you are tied, the team with the highest percentage at the tie wins then. So then Dragons are another great armor to farm with. So I'll show you. They are expensive. As long as you are farming, you at least want to get over 221,000 elixir to make it well worth your army. You don't want to go negative because then you're eventually going to run out of loot. So as long as you're finding more, you can farm with this army. So I do have another builder available on this one, but once we finish all our war attacks, we'll come back, do some farming attacks, and put our builders down. You definitely want to keep them busy. I did say that earlier, but we do need to finish our war hits first. See, and here's a free 20 gems for just completing war stars. Super easy. And see, another good thing about gems is these guys right here. Every so often they will pop up on your base. There's 25 free gems. As long as one's on your base, another one will not populate. So if you do want to continue to get them, you want to clear them so then in a few more days it'll populate another one. And it'll pop up here in a second. You have received 25 free gems. There you go. Hey, how are you? I definitely appreciate the follow. We're just doing some CWL attacks and kind of teaching as we go. I've got multiple accounts ranging from a really rushed Town Hall 13 to I think a Town Hall 6 is as low as I got right now. So we're just covering bases. So I do have an army of this one. This is the Barch army I was talking about. So we'll kind of show you what to look for when you're using Barch. Try to find a pretty good base with some decent loot. And you're really focusing on a few things when it comes to this. You want to see this right here, how this storage right there is real full. If you're using an army like this, you want to avoid that. You want to, these look real empty, so you want to stay away from them as well. So with this attack, I'm going to definitely stay away from something like that. Unless you have an army strong enough where you can 3-star it, then take all their loot. So this is a decent one. So you have a little bit in the collectors, or in the storages, excuse me. But for the most part, these guys are real full. So you want to look around, and then when your gold store or your gold mines are full, the cart won't move anymore, and the gold beside it will be full. So what I'll do, and I'll take that mortar out with the king. Then you just send a line of them up top to about 50, send a line of them down bottom to about 50, and do the same thing down here. And sometimes when you're farming, you don't have to necessarily worry about stars. As long as you're getting the loot you need to continue to keep your builders busy, that's really all that matters. Stars only matter when you're pushing or when you're trying to unlock some of the stuff for gems. And some people say otherwise. I understand that, and some people really focus on trophy pushing, which there's nothing wrong with that. If you're good at it, do what you're comfortable with in this game. That's set up to really just enjoy, and you can spend a lot of time in it or not a lot of time in it. It's just whatever you want to do. With this one, we're going to Yes, I do have my own clan. I'm kind of showcasing that right now. I can, once I get back to the, once this battle ends, I'll pop up the clan and you can look at it. This is us. We've got quite a few members. We have a few that are inactive that we're going to have to look at, but as of right now, we're doing decent in Clan War League. We got anywhere from Town Hall 12. We've got my Rush Town Hall 13, which is the highest in the clan, which is as high as you can go right now. But we kind of staggered a couple 11s, 12. I'm going to 12 in a couple days. 8s, 9s, 10s. We're kind of sporadic. We try to definitely make sure to have fun, because I mean, what's a game that you can't have fun with? Yes, you want to be, you want to try to win. Yes, that's kind of the goal at the end, but you want to have fun with it along the way. If you can't have fun with the game, a lot of people don't want to play it. I'm sure a lot of more advanced players won't like that theory, but not all of us are professional players, and some of us just kind of like to casually play, and there's definitely nothing wrong with whatever you want to play. Our clan rules pretty much just follow. We will post on each attack, kind of like in our Clan War League. You'll see. Now I did change it so some of these don't match up anymore, but as long as you just follow what's posted, you donate what you can when you can, and just kind of hang out. I mean, we just try to make things fun and win when we can, and just have fun and get to know each other. We have went on a decent winning streak lately. Let's see if I can do this. We're not terrible. I mean, we're above 500, so it's which will be, we've won more than we lost when I say above 500. Let's look at the base that we're up against. We'll have to calculate our air defenses like we talked about a second ago. What's nice is when you can hit multiple air defenses with your lightning. Sometimes people will put them in compartments super close to each other, so you can take more than one out. So I do see 3. I do see your sweeper. Your sweeper is going to be protecting this one and this one. So let's see. 1,000. Let's see how many lightning spells it'll take for me to take that out. So 27. So it'll be the same as the last attack. It'll take 4 of them. I do believe it won't be any less. I'm cheating. I'm using a calculator this time versus doing math in my head. It's been a long day. Yeah, I will have to use 4 of them again on this attack, which is fine. I can hold 7 myself. 1 in my clan castle. So the 1 in the clan castle definitely helps tremendously. So my thoughts is maybe take this one and this one, and then kind of come for that one. Because if you can't take all 3 of them out, I do, but there's only 3, right? Let me make sure before I stick my foot in my mouth. You want to aim for that one as fast as possible. Yes, there's a hole in that base right there, but sometimes it's a trap. So I'm going to kind of avoid it a little bit and maybe send 1 dragon there to see if there's a trap or a bomb or something that's going to try to take it out quickly. Okay, so it looks like we do have troops now. Let me make sure my king is finished. Once you do an attack, your heroes do take time to heal. So the king is ready to go. He has one more level. He goes to level 10 at this town hall, so he's not far. Not far at all. One thing I would recommend during CWL is you don't want to upgrade your heroes because your heroes do play major roles in each attack. So unless you can attack without them, which some people can, some people could do phenomenal without them, you definitely don't want to upgrade them during CWL. You might have some mad clanmates if you do that. Or be looking for a new clan. If you are, we can post the stuff about the clan and you can come check us out. So we're going to cross our fingers for at least a 2-star. A 2-star would put us in the lead by 1. So we're hoping for a 3, but we definitely need a 2 regardless. And the distance between this one and this one is too far. If there was about this far away, I could take both of them out, which would be great. But we'll take what we get. And yes, there should be a dragon in this clan castle. Let's see if I can damage it with 2. So I can at least hit 1 hit on it. Just make it a little weaker. Helps out a little. Every little bit helps. We're going to push around a little bit. We're going to continue to just kind of work around it. Maybe them balloons can get to that sweeper and take it out so our dragons don't have to worry about that. The clan castle dragon is frying the balloons, which is okay. Our dragons will take it out, no worries. The balloons did their job. They took out the sweeper. They took out the air defense with the help of the king. This is a 3-star all day at this point. The only things you got left is your archer tower and the wizard tower. After that, everything's good. Nothing's going to hurt the dragons. Which the wizard tower is strong, don't get me wrong, but when you've got that much fire breathing at you, it'll melt every time. Alright, we are up by 2 now. Woo, we'll take it. We got an hour left, which is good. Kind of get a little nervous towards the end because the enemy team does have a few more attacks left. So do we. We have 3 left that we're going to attempt. Hopefully we'll get a couple. We'll at least get 1 more 3-star. We'll see. Let's see what we got. We'll make another one of them armies. Oh Lord, I wish somebody would have said something about the banner. It makes me look real special. I don't think attacks has an L in it anywhere. See if we can't fix that, make it look a little bit better. Okay. Pretty much the same army. I really like the dragons, like I had mentioned earlier. They definitely help. Very easy armor to use as long as you make sure you take the air defenses down. So this one is a lower spell. So each one of the spells have different levels to them. They do different damage. As you upgrade them, they get stronger, taking out stronger defenses. So this time I will have to remember that when I factor that in. Because that one does 240 damage. The last one we were using did 270 damage. So every little bit counts when it comes to one of the air defenses. You definitely don't want to leave one up far enough away to where it just melts your dragons. You don't want to do it. So on this one, they do have at least two. There's one here, and your sweeper's pointing away. I lied, there's 3. I can count, I promise. So this one over here is no problem. We can take him out. No worries. We'll come away. We'll come from this side. We'll take out that one, take out that one. Then if we have enough left. So let's see what we have. So it's 850. So 240 times 4. 4 would easily take it. 240. 3 would almost take it. So it will take 4. So we could take 2 out. We could take the 2 higher ones out. And then we'll worry about this little guy after that, because he's very low, which you don't want to overlook it if it was able to shoot at you from a very far distance. But we do have a king, so we can put our king on him, knock him out real fast. No worries. No worries at all. Alright, let's see if we can take this base for a 3-star. Should be able to, but you don't want to get too confident, because once you get too confident, the game definitely has a way of knocking you off your hi-hat. Let's see, but this one we'll be able to take out this archer tower with it. This one really not so much. We might can drop it on him, maybe take that wizard tower out. So we'll see. We'll see. That's all them. We'll take the king down here. Dragon here, dragon here. Just to help set a funnel. Here in a second we'll hit our ability and make that dragon chase our king around for a little bit. So the lower level balloons will definitely get roasted by the dragon, but it keeps them distracted long enough to where our dragons can move up and take him out. One thing that's kind of frustrating is some of your dragons will chase the enemy king until he dies. It doesn't matter where he's at, they will chase him down. But it definitely looks like we have about 3 max balloons left, 2 regular balloons, so the space is crushed. Okay, so we have two more attacks. Then we can get to some farming, putting some builders down, and maybe play another game. We'll see. So this is another base that I have. What I'm doing with it is I am rushing it to Town Hall 13. I started kind of doing some defenses, but now I stopped. I've got a couple that's level 2, a few here that's level 3. So after that, I'm going to rush it as far as I can, and then try to fix it, just like I had the other one. So this one could have another base that I can donate machines with. I do have the gold pass on this one, just to kind of help speed things up. Definitely worth it. On this one, I did talk about it earlier, the baby dragon army. It is very well to farm with. It is okay to attack with, but the low level troops the low level heroes I have and troops, I have very low level troops on this base, minus my barbarians and archers, which they're not that great. But my baby dragon is maxed for Town Hall 11. So when I go to Town Hall 12, I'm going to jump it to the next level and try to keep it max as each level I progress. You don't want to stay... This base that I keep popping back to is a progress base. So what that means is everything on this side of the wall isn't maxed. Everything on this side of the wall is maxed. The builders, they can't be upgraded, so they're automatically maxed. So that's the only max thing I have right now. But whenever you're done with your builder base, and I said all that to say this, you want to go back to your regular base, because your builder base is a lot easier to steal your loot, which, me being as rushed as I am on this one, they're going to steal my loot, and they're going to steal it a lot. I don't think I have any defenses that I've won unless somebody's dropping trophies. That's all these right here are. They're just trying to drop trophies. I haven't won one in a long time. It's almost bad. That's sad. But it's okay, because what I do in return is just as good. You want to stack your loot. One of the big things you have to worry about on this base, which yes, it is very, very, very rushed, just like I am. But this town hall, even though it's a town hall level 1, you can see that because in this little corner right beside it, it has a little Roman numeral 1 on it. It does, this town hall will attack you back though. That's anything Town Hall 12 and 13 does attack back. So even though it is rush, that is something you have to remember when you do attack it. Because lower level troops, it will roast your troops quickly. Then with this air sweeper pointed the way it is, if you try to come over here, it's going to keep you at bay away from this. So what you want to try, what I'm going to try, is to come from this side. Try to sneak in beside it and drop my Yeti and a couple Valkyries. I do need a rage, or I do need a yes, I need a rage spell at least. Because the raged Yeti and Valkyries with the blimp on top of it will about guarantee me the Town Hall. Anybody who's just joined in the stream, welcome to the stream. We're just kind of hanging out, doing some CWL attacks and just kind of chatting, so feel free to ask anything you want. I will have to wait about 5 minutes on that one. So let's see what else we can do. Where did that base go? There it is. As y'all can tell by me scrolling through that, I do have about 10 accounts. So I've got anything from a Super Rush to Town Hall 13. I think 6 is the lowest I have. I think. Don't hold me to that. I'll have to check that here in a second. This is one of my nearly maxed Town Hall 9s that I have. One thing that's left are my heroes. I did one of them. I got everything up as fast as possible. I got 6 levels on my queen, and forever and a day on my king. They both go to level 30 at this Town Hall. They are definitely worth their weight, though. They can make an attack a lot easier. Let's see what this Town Hall 10 is. It's a fairly decent Town Hall 10. So their queen is under leveled. Their king and queen are very close to my levels, so they're under leveled. They're most likely going to have an E-Dragon in that clan castle. I don't know that I'll be able to 3-star this one with the army that I have, but I am going to plan on coming from this side to get to that Town Hall. So I am going to get me some bowlers for my CC troops, which are clan castle troops. If anybody's new to the game or unfamiliar with any of the lingo, just say, hey, what's that? I don't buy it. You can ask me questions, kind of get to know the game as we go. I want to try to definitely make this fun and enjoyable for everybody. I had a freeze in there from last war. In the last war, or the last round, excuse me, they didn't have troops in their clan castles. So how you can tell that is, like when I clicked on this one earlier, you scout it, you click here, so you see the 35 out of 35. That means there's something in there worth 35 spaces. If that was 0, I wouldn't bring a poison. I could bring a poison to drop on the queen, but my troops will take her out. I'll take a freeze. I take a freeze mainly for these guys. That Inferno is tough on a Town Hall 9. It can be took out, especially with the bowlers and me raging the bowlers like I plan on doing around here. Maybe I can bounce and hit it before they can hit me. That's if I funnel everything correctly and I get them to go in the center. Sometimes your bowlers like to go around the outside, just like Valkyries. Yeah, my plan is to set a P.E.K.K.A here, set a P.E.K.K.A here, maybe here, with a couple wizards behind each, and let them kind of work around it. Then I'll send the rest of my P.E.K.K.As maybe right here, wall break right there on this wall that I'm tapping. I don't know if y'all can see that. If you can't, let me know. Right there. So all we can do is try. Here we go. Maybe I can get the extra percent to grab me a 2-star on this one. 50% gets you 1 star, the town hall gets you 2 stars, and 100% gets you 3 stars. Doesn't look like I'm going to do it. Nope, 1 star. That stinks, but that's tough on a town hall 9 for that attack. I actually have 1 more attack. I didn't see that. I just seen him right there. I have 1 more. I can try it again. So I do have 1 more try. I didn't see that, but that definitely works. Okay. Well, maybe round 2 will be a little bit better than round 1. Let's see, can I go from a different angle? Maybe try this side. Put a P.E.K.K.A here, P.E.K.K.A here, P.E.K.K.A there. Break right here. Maybe jump later. I'll see where they go if I can jump, but see if I can't grab that 2nd star. That 2nd star would be nice. We do have a 6-point lead on the current clan. We're tied for 2nd, so maybe we can grab another star and jump to 2nd. Alright, let's... I got donate a siege machine. And a Yeti. So I do have 2 minutes on that. Sometimes the waiting game can kill you. That's part of the game, though. It definitely buildings take forever, as you can tell. Some of these, which these aren't uh, maxed buildings by any means. These are just 5 days odds and ends. I still haven't put my scatter down on a couple of them. This one's 13 day. I mean, that's quite a bit of time, so. It's almost there. There we go. Alrighty. Let's see what we can do now. Maybe we'll 2-star this one. So there goes the town hall. There's 2 stars. Maybe we can get to 3. That Eagle Artillery is going to rain down on us until we can take him out, but maybe we'll grab him. We'll use our Warden's ability, which will freeze everybody for a few seconds, and boom, we grabbed a 3. Sweet. We'll take that for sure. We needed that. We have now jumped up into 2nd place. Maybe we can get just a few more, or at least 1 more star with last hit we have. Hey, welcome to the stream. I definitely appreciate the follow. How's it going? I wish it would almost ping, which I might can make it do that, but sometimes you get focused on the game, you kind of not saying I overlook you guys, but you don't really see the chat, or you don't see that somebody's followed, so sometimes you might have to send multiple messages. I hit the wrong button. That ain't the one we're looking for. That's our Town Hall 9, but that ain't it. Looks very similar though. It's got the same base. That's one good thing about having multiple bases. You can, if you have multiple Town Hall 9s, you can steal the base design and kind of be lazy a little bit. I know that sounds bad, but it works out. We got one more CWL attack. I appreciate it. Or we'll try to make a stream where everybody can just hang out and have fun. So if y'all feel like chatting, asking questions, whatever the case may be, just go for it. I don't have any max Town Hall 13s, but I got plenty of lower bases. Want to show content that maybe sometimes you don't see, or after we finish these or this last CWL attack, what I plan on doing is bouncing back to a few of my bases, doing maybe some farming, putting my builders down, then maybe playing another game, or just continue just hanging out. I tried this one earlier. I can replay it. Everybody can laugh at the 1-star. It definitely happened. This is the worst attack I've done so far on the stream, but hey, it happens. I think I'm going to come from a different angle on the next attack. I'm going to use the same army, but go with a different angle. I was super close to a 2-star, but that's what we're aiming for. The 2 singles locking onto the Pekkas at the very end of that attack definitely shut it down quick. The enemy clan castle troops didn't help either. So I'm thinking of kind of having the same approach, sending 3 Pekkas along the top, kind of sending some wizards behind it to clean up. Try to get my wall breakers to break right here. That'll get me access to that compartment. See if I can get me to 50% a little bit better. We did jump up with the last attack that we just had. We did jump up to number 2 in this CWL for this month. We have had some mismatches where we've been in advantage this month, so we definitely can't complain too much. We did skip a few bases, but for the most part, I mean, we've had some solid attacks. That's been the only attack that we haven't 3-starred, so maybe we can grab that second one and make it look a little bit better. Maybe. I don't know that we'll get the second star. We did get the enemy clan castle troops out that time. That definitely helps. We grabbed it. We got the second one. I know quite a few people do seem to fear the E-Dragon when it comes to being inside your clan castle troops. As you can tell, the first attack, it did eat me alive. So yes, it can be a threat, but you just poison him, send you some wizards with it, maybe the archer queen, and she'll take care of it. So we did finish off the attacks that we had, which is nice. We can work on putting a couple builders down, maybe doing some farming attacks. I did have a question earlier which my favorite attack was. One of my favorite ones is mass baby dragons. Anybody over Town Hall 9 can use baby dragons. They're super easy. They can take out quite a bit of loot. Anybody lower than Town Hall 9, you can use dragons as long as you make sure to bring in enough elixir to offset them. You can use P.E.K.K.A.s, this army like right here. This P.E.K.K.A. army does very well for steel and dark elixir. And then Barch, just barbarians and archers. Yes, I know it gets boring and it gets old sometimes, but it's very cheap and very fast. Let's see. Probably these trees here is in the way. I must not have used the last the freeze in the last attack. That probably would have come in handy if I'd have paid attention. Sometimes you just get overwhelmed with what's going on. You forget what you have. Okay, let's see what we can do here. You want to definitely get your storages upgraded as quickly as possible, because the higher your storages, the more loot you can hold. The more loot you can hold, the higher upgrades you can do. Pretty simple. Let's see, and then sometimes if you can't find it like I couldn't then, you just hit edit, you bounce over and see what's in the way. That's this little tree down here. Then you just hit cancel. Then once it finishes, if it moves out of your way, that tree will disappear. Then you can bounce into it real easy. Alright, that took care of it. Let's see what we can do. On this one, I'm trying to get each troop to the current level of a town hall. So I want to get all my troops to like town hall level 9. Then I want to work on, or excuse me, all my defenses. Then I want to get all my defenses to town hall level 10. Then all my defenses and keep going up little at a time. Yes, it's going to take very long on this account. And the walls, they're almost max town hall 11, so they've still got a while too. These white ones down here are town hall 11. The red ones, or the orange lava looking ones above, are town hall 10. Oh, I have went ahead and did a few defenses like the Seagull Artillery. It's already maxed for Town Hall 13. And I think, nope, I don't have an Inferno that's maxed. And see, when I was talking about upgrades taking a long period of time, this upgrade here is 15-day upgrade. That is a substantial upgrade. What I might do is claim my treasury here and then spend a little bit of it, because if we do end up winning, you get war loot bonuses. So I would get 1.8 million. If I did get the 1.8 million, then I would lose out on about 1.6 million gold. So that's almost a wall at that point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to claim this, and after a certain point, you can upgrade walls with elixir and gold, which is nice. So I'll spend just a little of it. Maybe upgrade. Well, I have to wait until I clear that bush out first. With my elixir, I usually spend my elixir in the laboratory, but right now I have 10 more days before my laboratory is upgraded. I want to get my wizards to, I believe it's 9, because then you can unlock the super wizards. And a lot of people are using the super wizards right now and putting them in a blimp and using the invisibility spell, and that just absolutely crushes bases. And see, I do have more dark elixir than I can hold, but I do not have a book, and since I am rushed, I need all the help I can get. I don't want to put a hero down until after CWL. Now, after CWL, I'll probably try to put the king and the queen down, or the royal champion and the queen. The royal champion does a lot of damage. She's a very, 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 very good weapon to have, but she is the most expensive dark elixir hero that you have. You have 2 heroes that are dark elixir, which is your 3 heroes that are your dark elixir, which is your king, your queen, and your royal champion. The Grand Warden spends elixir. Uses elixir, not necessarily spends it. I do have another wizard tower finishing in about 8 hours. So as I wait on these troops to finish, I'll check out another base. That's another thing about having multiple accounts, that you constantly have something to do, which sometimes people get overwhelmed with just one, which I understand. But if you have more than one, you constantly have builders that you could put down. So on this one, I've kind of set up my progress base of what I want to do first. I've got my lab, my queen, my king, which I'm not going to put either one of them down until, which the queen you could almost put down. She actually is down. So I might have put that down earlier and didn't realize it, and that might have been what hindered that attack. Let's see, did I have her in that attack? No, I 3-starred with that one. So no. No. I need to get enough elixir to put that down. What else? So this is now maxed. If I could click the right button. That's maxed. I've got to put that down as well. Let's see what we can farm. And then if we do end up winning, we got about 9 minutes left. We're up by 10. I will get 900,000. So if I did want to do 2 upgrades, I could do that and farm just a little bit more. So I'm close. Let's see if we can find us a raid. I can always see if I have any spare troops left over, because I usually make quite a bit to donate clan castle troops. So I have enough. So if you can get clan castle troops are always good to bring with you. If not, you can farm without them, but if you have them, might as well use them. Or if you can get them, you might as well use them. I'll make up some more just for this, just to help out. It helps quite a bit. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it, Wild. back to this. Let's see if we can't. Yeah, I can rent your base. I'm not a professional by any means. If you don't mind, I'll show it on the stream. We'll look at it and check it out. I don't mind one bit. I'm going to hit a farmer attack, and I can do that. Sure, I don't mind. No worries. I definitely want to make this interactive where y'all can talk and ask questions, and same with me. I'm trying to find a higher elixir. The Pekka army I have farmed up is a pretty elixir heavy army, so I definitely want to make sure and compensate for it. Sometimes you just have to hit the next button about 400 times till you find what you're looking for. Just like that, see? Not bad. A lot of it's on the outside, so what I'll do with this one is I'll take 3 on this side, 3 on this side. I completely missed the rage spell on the right side. I'll just hang on to that poison spell that was for my clan castle because I didn't use it, so I don't want to just waste it. Can't beat that. You definitely have to take advantage of raids like that when you can find them. That's a nice pull. I'm going to have to burn some gold while I got the chance. I'll just dump a little bit extra into walls. That's why I don't really worry too much about walls, because as long as you play the game, you can offset it. I want to do this pretty quick so I don't lose out on the bonus. We're getting 4 minutes, so after I finish this, I'll look at that base real fast. Quit. If I click the right buttons, I'll go ahead and do that. Alright. I want to put that down. Now I've got to farm me up just a little bit more to grab that. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Oop. Looks like you've been in Legends before. On one of my accounts, I've made it to Legends. That's a tough grind. Oh yeah, definitely. You've got a solid Town Hall 13 going. Definitely the wall grind. I can understand that. I have a 13. I have a not nowhere close to this. This is a pretty solid base. I've got a Town Hall 11 that's going to 12 shortly. But yeah, what's your favorite army? You've nearly got everything maxed. That right there is probably one of my absolute. I kick myself in the butt for not getting that. I love that king skin right there. Is one of my favorite for sure. Definitely jealous of that. Definitely jealous of it. I like the Yeti's pretty good. I'm gonna be embarrassed to show you my 13 now, but I rushed it to 13 for the sake of seeds machines. So let's see if I can jump to it real fast. Now I'm trying to catch it up a level at a time. It's definitely got a long way to go. The only maxed item I got is the Eagle and the Clan Castle. Or the Town Hall, I'm sorry. This is the base that I've spent the most time on. I'm going to Town Hall 12. I've got a few more items to do, but they'll be finished before I get there. So I want to try to land it to where my Town Hall finishes and I'm not just sitting there waiting. I'm definitely excited for Yetis myself. I've used them with that really rushed Town Hall 13, and I've used the Yeti bomb quite a bit with a couple of Town Halls that I can, so they'll be nice to learn. Now this Warden skin is one of my favorites for sure, though. I'd say if I was going for favorites, the Ice Queen right here is probably one of them. I like that one. I'm going to get that one. I've just been lazy. I've got way too many gems. I need to anyways. Then with the King, I don't really have a... I like this one. I'm going to get that one as well. I kind of like the Party King because I like a very vast genre of music, and I like that one pretty good. Then when it comes to the Warden, that one's my favorite, and I do believe I want to get the Party Wizard, or the Party Warden. Let's see, where was I? I definitely like when you go to a new town hall, you get the 4-time star bonus, because that star bonus right there, you fill up that treasury, and that's nice to have. Might have to grab that again and spend it on some more walls. I know it's boring to constantly upgrade walls, but a lot of times you can speed through your defenses and then twiddle your thumbs and not have nothing to do. I've had that happen on one of my accounts, one of my Town Hall 9s. I'm upgrading heroes, and it's boring when you're just doing heroes by themselves. need to upgrade this, but I have a hammer, so I need to get me some more loot before I do that. That's a few more things I can put down. I need to get my 2 expos and go ahead and get that out of the way. Looks like our next round finished, so let's see how we do last match. We've won it, so far so good. We won by 10. That puts us in second place still. We might be going up against number 1 now. We are. We're up against the number 1 clan this go around. They definitely have some solid bases. We're the mismatch this go around. That's going to be crushed. I mean, it's a Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 6. What do you expect? No worries. I'm not going to show that. I should have just did Bart, something quick and fast. I might do that with this. Is anybody else in CWL this week, or winning, losing, struggling? That's crazy. It almost put it right beside the other one. Very close. Yeah, they 3-starred that one. This will be a tough one. Alright, so that's all done with that base. Let's see if we got any more open builders. I'm sure we do. Sometimes it's hard to keep up with them. There's 4 more. What all do we have left on this one? We got a bunch of stuff. Let's see if we can put some new stuff down. Hi, welcome back, buddy. Oh, close but no cigar. I don't know if it's just me or not, but I think walls are my absolute least favorite thing to upgrade. I thought I was a lot farther along on this base than I am, but at least it's something to do. On these lower ones, the upgrade timer's nothing. They fly through them. The clan we're going up against right now is the number 1. We're the number 2, and they're rocking right now. They're gonna start eating our lower bases up. But I mean, you've got a bunch of 10s, a couple 12s. We definitely have a mismatch this go round, but I'm sure we'll make the best of it and try to sometimes when it comes to this scenario, you just want to try to get as many stars as possible. So you might drop a little lower, maybe avoid top 3, 4, 5, and just make sure you can hit and 3-star bases, or just try to get as many stars as you can. I don't think we have to worry about dropping to, or getting demoted at least. So it looks like 6, 7, and 8's very far out of the way. 2 through 5, or at least 2 through 4, could go either way. So these next few wars could be interesting. I think we have one of the lower numbers. So we go up against the number 3 current clan next war. Then we go up against the number 4 current clan the war after. And our last war is against the last clan. So we're going to have a couple tough wars ahead of us, but that's what makes the game fun. Yeah, they're rocking. They're rocking and rolling for sure. That's alright. If anybody is looking for a clan or wants to hang out, this is our clan. We war pretty much back to back. Pretty much our only rules is you hit the bases that's assigned to you. You donate what you can, and just try to make everything be friendly about it. We don't want the negativity in our clan. We are a lower leveled clan. We're looking to grow. If anybody is needing a home, if not, I get it. We had somebody want to review our base earlier. In a very, very solid base. So I can definitely see why he's in a clan. I don't want to do any of these kind of 4-hour upgrades. Ooh, that one's already done. Woohoo! One less thing I got to worry about. I don't want to do some of these lower town hall or lower timers, because 3 hours will be 11. I get up at about 5 every morning, so. That's all these builders for a little while. This is not how I'm going to leave the base. I'm definitely going to have to redo it. We're definitely an English-speaking clan, though. Don't want to offend nobody by that, but just putting that out there. Let's see what we got. That's a solid Town Hall 10 for sure. The queen's a little off. She's about 2 levels under 10, but she's okay. I'm going to burn some more loot into walls. It seems like that's all I ever do is put my loot into walls. It's going to be a pain. Well, let's just put them back if it wants to be that way. I don't want to spend too much because my town hall does finish in about a day and 19 hours, so I want to try to keep my gold up. What do we... So I'm trying to keep it to where all my builders are going to be available when the town hall finishes. So I do have a hammer building, but I don't want to waste that yet. The other clan is just going off on us. Hey, welcome to the stream. Anybody who's new, we went through some CWL attacks earlier. Now we're just kind of farming, putting builders down, and just hanging out. This is on a super rushed account. I have my goal is to rush it to Town Hall 13 and then fix it as after that, which I know is crazy, but that'll be another account that I can donate sieges on. I've done that once before with this account right here, just for siege machines. I have been working on this one quite a bit, trying to catch it back up. Definitely a tough process, but if you don't have siege machines in your clan, that's one thing you can use. If you're above Town Hall 10, you definitely want to have them siege machines. They definitely change the ball game when it comes to attacking. I have close to 10 accounts from that 13 I was just talking about, or just on. I've got a max Town Hall 11 that's going to Town Hall 12. I'm excited about that. I've got several Town Hall 9s. This is almost max Town Hall 9. Only thing I've got is the heroes, which you can't put them down if you're in CWL. I do need to farm up some dark elixir to have to put both of them down when CWL does finish. If anybody's in CWL this week, how's it going? How you doing? I'd like to find about a 4,000 dark. We're this close with the loot bonus. I might get over it, but sometimes you can be picky. You can find what you want to find. I'm definitely not afraid to hit the next button. Not afraid to at all. I say that now I'm not going to find a base that I'm looking for. Ooh, this will work. Alright, so there's a collector over here, here, and up top. So let's see if we can't put one here. Snagged all the dark elixir, so we got what we were after, so anything else now is just extra. A little bit extra elixir never hurts. Maybe the queen will wrap around the outside and take out all them elixir collectors. That'd be nice. Or the Pekkas. The Pekkas can take it too. I'm not picky. Just a little bit of loot left. That's why I like this army so much. It's so easy to steal dark elixir. You just funnel your way in, or you just let your Pekkas do all the work like I did this one. Didn't have to think too much. Just kind of let them do their thing. I think the name of the game for Town Hall 9 is always find Dark Elixir. Yeah, I don't think you... Well, I think from now on, after Town Hall 9, that's constantly what you're chasing is Dark Elixir. You definitely don't want to settle. If you want to find a base with 200,000 gold or a million gold or whatever you're looking for, you definitely want to... Don't settle. Don't settle. Like I did in the last one. I just kept hitting that next button until I found what I was after. You'll definitely be able to find or offset the cost of hitting that next button with the gold that you'll find. That's tempting. Let's see if I can find a 4,000 dark. That elixir's nice. Let's see if we can find the dark, though. That's what we're after. I know sometimes it might get boring. Just next and next and next and next. Just hang in there, though. You'll find what you're looking for. And sometimes it just depends on the league you're in. Seems like real high gold league, crystal league. Crystal league, you'll find a lot of dead bases. And a dead base is real nice. You just throw your troops in and forget about it. If I end up finding a dead base, I'll show you what you're looking for when it comes to it being dead. Especially with the Expos or an Inferno Tower, they look different once they're dead. But if you're not a Town Hall 10, you won't see Expos, or you don't have Expos. If you're not a Town Hall 9, excuse me, you don't have Infernos. If you're not a Town Hall 10, I said that backwards again. If you're not a Town Hall 9, you won't have Expos. If you're not a Town Hall 10, you won't have Infernos. I think I can talk. Here we go. See, this is why we keep hitting the next button. So, there's 2 right here, 1 over here. So, might not be able to get all of it, but we're definitely going to try it. We're definitely going to try it. That last raid was pretty nice. I definitely can't complain there. The 6,000 dark elixir is nice to find. I'm trying to slide my chair back and forth and it's not wanting to slide. You can never have too much dark elixir. If anybody's unfamiliar with what certain things look like, that gold mine with the gold overflowing, that's full. That elixir storage right beside it where it's real dark purple and full, that's also full. It's always nice to find them real nice high raids. The either millions, the super high dark. Can't beat that one bit. Let's see if we can find us one more. At least 4,000. Maybe. We might settle if we can find some high golden elixir. I know it definitely gets boring. Next, after next, after next, after next. What's everybody else's favorite armies to use? Either favorite farming, favorite trophy pushing, whatever the case is. What's everybody's favorite? Let's see if I can't steal all this dark elixir. I don't have my king this time, so it might be a little bit more challenging.
Daddy.
Maybe if I can get that queen to bust through that wall, we can grab the last little bit of elixir. She's close. Maybe them Pekkas can roll around and get me some gold. We really didn't steal too much gold off this base, but sometimes you go with what you're after. I was definitely after that 5,000 dark. I can't complain in the last two raids. Not bad at all, really. Let's see, with the last two raids, what I have. Had over 11,000. Darken. Can't beat that one bit. Let's see. We don't have any open builders on this one. Make us another army for later on. Unfortunately, we're going to have to collect this because if we get another star bonus, we won't be able to hold it, or any loot bonus from war. So we'll have to take it. Let's see. This is one I rushed to help with the clan games. Our clan is open. This is our clan. If anybody's interested, we'll just ask that you hit your war tags, hit what's been posted on the base. The leader or the co-leader will tag each base with what they want done, and as long as you donate what's requested and just help out, do clan games. I know this account needs a lot of love. Like I was talking about earlier, with some of my accounts, I have spent the money to get the gems to get the builders. This is one that I have not. I think I've only done that on maybe 3 of them. Maybe 3, I'm not sure. But the rest of them, all I do is I just go through, like I just did, complete tasks, reach certain leagues. You can definitely obtain enough gems to get all your builders without having to spend money, for sure. I know the storages are just plain boring upgrades, but the storages will take care of you later on. The higher you get them, the more loot you can hold. The more loot you can hold, the better updates you can do. It's just kind of, I know it's boring. It's not a flashy defense or nothing like that, but definitely takes care of you later on in the game. I've got to get my king on this one. I don't know if I've mentioned this yet tonight, but I definitely do appreciate all the support that I've gotten so far. Yeah, I'm new to streaming. I definitely want to continue to do it. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy this game. So any support that y'all show, chatting, following, anything like that, I definitely appreciate. just when you think you're done with all the buildings for that town hall, you forget to put down the new buildings. I had got real excited thinking that I was done with the walls, but I'm not. I didn't want this lab upgrade or laboratory to set idle, so that's why I popped that potion to try to speed through it to where if I did go to sleep, I don't just have an open lab. You don't want to have an open lab. That's why I'm kind of picky about what upgrades I do at nighttime. It's about 9 p.m. where I'm at. I don't want to have my builders open while I'm asleep. I did just notice I have enough dark elixir that I can finish my king. I also had a book, and even if I stick with the free pass this month, you go all the way to the end, you have a book of heroes. So, I mean, I use one, but I gain one. I mean, I know it is a low level upgrade, but it finishes him and he unlocks a new ability. So, I think I might do that. Then I can spend the rest of my dark elixir right here. You kind of have dark elixir troops that take away from when you're farming your heroes or whatever the case may be. You got to try to balance a spell with a hero or a dark elixir troop with your hero upgrade. So it's a constant hero grind, or a dark elixir grind, I would say. And I'm going to put that drill down because, I mean, it's free loot. You definitely want to take advantage of free loot every chance you get. I'll put these traps down. It's just up quick, fast, and in a hurry. I want to keep an eye on this. I don't want to waste that boost, so I'm going to put something down fairly quickly. That way it doesn't waste it. It will take a day off. So let's see, do I have anything? 2 days, 3 days, 3 days. So it's all pretty much the same. So let's just put this rage spell down. Burn off quite a bit of our elixir. So we'll claim this. Burn off some gold just so we're not easy targets. I did mention earlier I wasn't afraid of doing that. It is my last upgrade for that town hall level. So if you go all the way to the end of this pass, which is the silver pass, I don't have the gold pass. I might get it on this one, not sure. You do get a free book at the end, so I do replenish the book that I just spent. Plus, he is by far one of my favorite. So something to keep in mind with this is, even though I don't have the Warden, which you get at Town Hall 11, you do get the skin. If you buy the gold pass, you do get to keep the skin, and once you unlock him, it'll add this kind of change skin section, like I have on my king right here. Once you hit that, any of the ones that you have unlocked or bought with the gold pass, or bought from the store, all pop up here. And you can, if you don't buy the gold pass later on, you can buy some of them with gems. It's $1,500 a piece if you can't see that right there. So my king is now maxed for this town hall, which did gain him another ability. So there's one more building's done. I'm going to put down this drill for free loot. Like I'd mentioned earlier, we can't complain when it comes to free loot. So I do believe I'm going to save that one just so it doesn't pop up while I'm sleeping, or the builder come available when I'm sleeping. I'm going to hit that one, and that should put down all these builders. So that dark elixir drill will go up one more time if this one up here in this little hidey hole is maxed. It is. So I'm going. I didn't put down all the traps like I'd mentioned, but I'll take care of that. Now I can put that back. I do need to get me a better base besides one with just sporadic, but let's see. I might check one or two more accounts, see what else I have left. Any more open builders? I believe that takes care of them. This is my main account right here, the one I've definitely spent the most time on. I'll be so glad when I go to Town Hall 12. Oh, I've got all this loot and nowhere to spend it. I did get the gold pass, and with the perks, I'll definitely be able to start piling to that, because if you do unlock the maximum tier, you can go up to 25,000 or 25 million, 25 million, and 250,000. So the extra loot definitely helps, especially with walls, because these walls right now, I do have a tier unlocked to the gold the builder boost or builder cost reduction, and that's still 4.5 million. Like I had mentioned earlier, our clan is open. We are mainly an English-speaking clan. Really, all we ask is you follow the if you're in war, to use your attacks. The leader or the co-leader will post notes on each base of where they want you to hit, and just donate what you can where you can. We know not everybody has max troops. Not everybody can donate specific troops that are asked for, so we definitely don't hold it over your head. One thing that a lot of people don't play, and I'm not a big fan of it, is the builder base. But one thing I would recommend is finishing each one of these steps to get the sixth builder. This little hut right here will give you a sixth builder. You can either have a second one on your builder base, or you could have a sixth one on your main base. So the one that I'm working on now is getting my, we call him the Smasher guy, but that's not his name, is your battle machine to level 30. And as you can tell, it takes a buttload of elixir. And you only get 3 raids a day, so I can only get about 300,000 a day, so it definitely takes a little while. It's something you gotta grind through, but it'll definitely be worth it once you get to your 6th builder. You can start doing that. I believe it's Town Hall 10 is where the lowest you could do that at, I believe. I started doing it at 11 when I got bored, and I've been almost a max Town Hall 11 for almost 2 months, so I have about 6 more upgrades and I'm done with it. So each of these upgrades should finish before my Town Hall finishes. If not, I can use a book or just wait until it finishes. 1 or 2 small traps doesn't make or break me, at least. Some people might say differently, but I'll check maybe one more place. I don't know that I had mentioned it yet. I do have a YouTube channel. It is the same name. I do have a Facebook channel with the same name as well. That I'm new to this, just now starting. As it grows, hopefully it grows, I will continue to post on all of them. I might even start a series on YouTube. I don't have much knowledge when it comes to video editing, so it could be something to learn. But just letting everybody know. Hey, what's up? Thanks for the follow. How's it going? I hope you're doing well this evening. At least evening for me, maybe not where you are. Yeah, this is one of multiple accounts I have. Definitely want to try to keep all the builders busy. I think total I have about 10 of them. once I get these last 2 builders down, I'm really just cleaning it off. The trees annoy me being on there, but once I finish this, I'll bounce to a couple other ones. Alrighty. Yeah, so I have everything from a really rushed Town Hall 13. I've got a soon to be 12, another 11, a couple other different ones. Several 9s, I think maybe an 8. The one I was just on. I'll definitely be glad to claim this loot, for sure. I'll be glad when these finish so I can unlock these super wizards. I see a lot of people using them, and I'm definitely excited to try that out for sure. See if I can't get a star real fast. My favorite farming army for sure. It's definitely easy to get a star with these things. You just pop them around the outside and let the baby dragons do their thing. Oh yeah, we'll have to try this for sure. I know a lot of the loot is in the storages, but I mean, we grabbed quite a bit so far. Got us our star we needed, didn't even use all our baby dragons. This is probably my least favorite thing to do, but it comes in handy. And 23 points every time definitely help. See if we can't find a little bit higher red than that. Maybe. We might get the 3. It looks like it. Maybe not. It's going to be close. Where my time fell on this one. Surprisingly, it's split up. Usually they don't ever go separate rows. I believe this last raid is going to be my last. I definitely appreciate all the support this evening. Like I mentioned earlier, I did start a YouTube and a Facebook, so as we grow, they will grow as well. Let's see what we can do. I definitely don't need the heal and the rage for this. We're just going to try to find a base with the loot on the outside. I hope everybody has a good evening, and don't forget to hit the follow button if you haven't already.